Okay, so hi, welcome to the Coherent series second episode of Learning with Social Champs. We are just waiting for some audience to connect with us. Once we have some people with us, we'll just start with it. So let's just wait for like 2 or 3 minutes for it. Okay, so hi, let's take a proper start from now. So, this is the episode 2 of Coherent series. So, yesterday we had one, and you might have learned few things from yesterday. So, today we are learning about analytics and engagement, how the things work, and how you can work for it, and how you could get the engagement from this app. So quickly jump to the application and let me just quickly guide you about what analytics is and how it could help you in that. So the session is about a deep dive on analytics and engagement feature. Um, Yeah, so engagement is like feature that social chat allows to get to monitor and respond to comments, engagement, and the customers who had arranged with you on your social media platforms. So you could directly interact with your audience. You could just comment them. You can DM. You can reach them, and you could see how your brand value and the brand awareness are going in the market, and you could just directly communicate to them, and you could just reply to their comments and DMs. The messages from your followers across your social media channels from the single platform engage as an essential feature that is enable you to interact with your audience in real time and build stronger relationship with them. This feature also allows you to identify and address any customer service issues. So usually it happens that customer reach out to you on social media first before reaching out to you on chat or email, because that's a very common thing. We have our phones in our hand and we can use the social media apps. So what we do is, if we get any issues with the application, if the product, anything, the first thing we can do is to link with social media. So to connect with that and to get the visibility of that, we can use the engagement feature where the customers can connect with you and can get the customer service on real time. So the email or chat might take time, but if you go with the social media thing, you could just do it as quick as possible. So engagement is an essential feature to build a relationship with your customers. So if you have a good relationship with your customer, that is the company value, and that is going to just create the brand value and awareness in the market. If you have a good relationship with your customer, social media also help you to engage with the customer. Also, it get in the awareness and it gets value of your brand. So let me just show you what the app does and what the application features has. So in the overview feature, we have the drop down where we could select the social media account you wanted to see, where the engagement and everything. So I have selected the Facebook feature because I wanted to know about my audience, my engagement, my impressions, and my brand awareness for Facebook specifically. So you could just simply drop it down and you could select like which account do you wanted to select. So we have the options of all the social media accounts. You just simply have to add it and you could just see it. So for the Facebook thing, we can see the audience and how the audience flow chart has been going, the engagement we have gotten on our post. So what you could do is you could just simply check it from here. Like you could just drag the timings and the months. So it's like if I wanted to see about a week or a month, I could just adjust this on calendar. So once I adjust this on calendar, I could see I have aligned my social media platform I wanted to see. I have aligned my dates from which I wanted to see, and from that I could see the engagement, the audience, and the impressions. So this is the impressions thing, that how many people have reacted to it. Sorry about that. And the brand awareness. So brand awareness is mostly about how people are engaging with you, in a sense that if a person has tagged you on Twitter, or if your customer has tagged you about the product, that this company has a better product. So that is a brand awareness thing, that people are knowing about you and they are promoting your business. So for Facebook, we could see that total audience and on which day we have the flow chart of which where we go highs and downs. So we can see that on 9 March we have audience of 5 people. So if you have a bigger channel, you'll have a bigger audience. So it depends on how much audience do you have on your channels, and it reflects according to that. So if you have low audience, it will probably go down, but if you have a high audience, it will show you the dates and the timings from which the audience have interacted with you and they have the chance to speak with you. So this is how the all flow chart goes ups and downs according to your audience performances. This is the growth, which directly show you that you have been growth to 800%. So if you have like in the previous week, or like I have selected a week, so you can just relate from the previous week or the previous month. You have like paid marketing. So what Social Champ does is they promoted unpaid marketing. So it's like you have all organic marketing. So you have been like upvoked to 950%. This is the total engagement. So what they have is the total engagement shows about how the reactions has been. It shows your likes, your heart reacts, and your like wow emojis on like with the number of how it was gone. So it also shows you that was it on picture, was it on video, and how many likes and others do you have. This is all the total engagement, and this is a thing that every social media account has their different premises. They show the things differently. So like on Facebook we have reaction thing, like we could react hard, we could react like, but on Twitter we can't do that. So on different platforms this has a different thing. So if there's a like or retweet, it will show that on Twitter, but if it's a like or heart react, that is on Facebook, so that is going to show that on Facebook. So the total impression thing, like which I told you, so the brand awareness, I could just check the brand awareness thing on our Twitter. Let me just get it done. Yeah. So it's not showing for this account. Let me just get it set for the month. Probably it would be there. Get to be for like so it's not probably showing here. So it's just possibly happened because of not having the proper channel here connected. But if you have a proper channel and your channel are getting tagged on different pages, so it will show you where which date it has been tagged and how much it has been tagged. So for example, if you have a clothing brand and you are just getting marketing tool and you are just getting the tools to get your product market, so what it happened is, if other competitor tagged something and your audience get your tagged there, so you'll get a notification here and you will see that how many people are branding for you. So this helps in if you have a good connection with your audience, so they market for you and they do the brand advocacy for you. The best feature I see like on Social Champ, because this has been recently launched, and to be honest, I loved it because this helps you to know when the people are connecting with you and how it is going to help your brand. So this is the best time to post. You could see that on which date and which specific time your post is going to just flew up and you could get the engagement. So this also shows you the number of engagement you're getting. So that's a very good part, that it's showing the number of engagement. It's not just the thing that you are like getting the engagement high and down, but it also shows you the number like on, for example, on Monday, or we can say on Tuesday, we have the engagement of 13 people on a specific post. So I could know that if I am posting on Tuesday, or probably if I'm posting on weekdays, so I have to post around 6 p.m. so the people are getting more interacted with me. So from here, you can also see your top trending post. But if you wanted to see like special like your timeline, you just have to go on Social Champ and you will see the whole best performance posts and your trending post, or the post which has been like on the top. So what it does, it also shows every post separately, not just separately post, it also shows the engagement. So what we are getting in against, like your likes, your posts, your replies and retweet. So this was for the Twitter, so that shows the retweet. Like I previously mentioned, that every social media application has its own specifications. So probably it's going to be different for Facebook, but if it's for Twitter, it's showing the retweet thing, the quote thing, replies and the likes. So these are the specific one-on-one posts. Let me see if we have any comments and messages from you side. Let's do this. Can we white label the reports? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let me just quickly complete this, and then I'll just guide you about how we could download the report and how we could white label the report. So this is how, like, we recently post about the Women's Day and how many likes and retweets we have gotten on these posts. So if you just go down, you could just get the show more option and just you could select it and go down and down. Just give me a minute. Okay. So this was the post which was trending, and we can see the analytics of this. We could also select our Facebook or there are social media platforms, and we can see there is a different option of engagement, engaged users, reach, clicks, reactions, video views, and video time. So as I told you, this is going to be different for different social media platforms. Okay, so the thing about downloading the report, let me show it to you. So this is the option to just download it, the report. So usually it used to happen that you have to create the whole report on Excel, but now it's super easy for you. So what you do is you have to just get in the analytics. You could just export, and it's up to you if you wanted to get it in PDF or in PPT. So you will just download it from like analytics, export. I wanted it in PPT. So what I'll do is I'll upload a picture. For example, I'll get this picture for like my brand, and my the profile picture of yours are going to come here. I could just like weekly report, and this is going to just export the PPT. So this is super simple. You just have to download it, and you could just simply represent it. You don't have to work from top to toe on this. It's just like going to work for you. Okay, so let me see if we have any other questions. Can I automate? Yeah, looks interesting. Do you have a location feature in analytics? So for now we don't have location feature in our analytics, but if this is a suggestion, then we are going to forward it to the team. Can I automate my social media engagement with Social Charm? Yes, you can. You can just simply check the automations of how, like I told you, like how the audience are reacting, and you could just simply see the engagement and impressions. Can I export each account's report? Yeah, you could just simply do that. You just have to select the account you wanted the report, and you could just export it. It's super simple. Okay, so far we don't have any questions, so we'll go for the engagement. So engagement feature is social media management tool, allows you to monitor response. So if we have any social media account on which we are connecting with the customers, as I told in the very first, that social media is a platform which helps in customer service, which helps in engaging, which helps in marketing. It's like a all-in-one tool. You have to you can just simply connect with your customers. So better relation you have with your customer, better your brand grows, better your brand values goes. So this is the engagement feature. You could just simply check it. So it's like you have to select the account you wanted to check. If I go with LinkedIn, so for example, I wanted to see my conversation, so it give you a drop down where you could select all conversation, you could select comments, you could select conversations. So if I wanted to see a comment, and this was Jizam's comment, I could just simply like from here, and I could reply, thank you for supporting us. And this is a feature you could use to save your replies. Just give me a minute, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is the feature which helps you to save your replies. So we have this for our different platforms. We have this for LinkedIn, we have this for Instagram and other apps. So usually it happens that you don't get the quick answer you wanted to reply to your thanks or nice, good. So what you could do is you could just add your comment here. Like what we have done is thank you, and thank you for, let me show you. Thank you for your kind words. It's really amazing having you. So what it does is it automatically saved to my replies. So if I just have to reply this, I could just select it and reply this. So it's super easy. You have to save the replies. You could just do it very quickly, and you could just get the conversation. You don't have to just sit down and open your app to answer your customers. You could do that all from here. Okay, if we see about our Twitter, so this is how the Twitter looks like. So I'm just giving you a short review of every social media platform, so you might get the idea like how every platform work and how every platform reflect differently. So this is the like, if we go in the conversation thing, as I told you about the comment section before, let's just jump into like private messages. So low, yeah. So like I open this and we can see the whole conversation we are having. This was a customer service chat, so we could see that a customer had a problem. They have a loading issue. So what we have done is we simply reply from here and we deal the customer from here. So the customer doesn't have to come on chat or email. We could just simply cater the customer from here. So that's a very positive point here. Let me see if I have any other questions or comments. No, we don't have. So this was like how we deal the conversations, and we could check all the conversations going in. So this is like how we do with Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and like we have LinkedIn. So you can add your LinkedIn page here, Instagram business, Twitter account, and your Facebook page. Yeah, so let me just quickly jump in the manage. So here you can just add the accounts you wanted to add. So if I want to remove some account, I could just simply do it from here. If I want to change or do something on this, I can do it from here. So it's just like managing your accounts for engagement. So yeah, this is a thing that I can, on engagement thing, I could manage these of my accounts. You could add as much as you can, but you have to make sure that these are Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and your Instagram account, because for that we could easily just manage all the things. Like here we have a comment, we could just simply like it, and probably that's an error, so just leave that thing right there. And yeah, if you have any question related to this, we are just wrapping our session. So if you have any question, you could just add that in the comment section. Seems like we don't have any questions till far. So in the end, like concluding this and to get the summary of this, analytics and engagement feature are critical components of social media management tool because they provide valuable insights. So if you have a better management tool, you will get the better insights. If you don't have that, you won't get the better insights. And as I told from the very start, so if you have a better relation with your customers, your brand is going to grow. I have this, but it's not showing. Just showing you, right? Okay, simply like in conclusion or in summary, I would say that Social Charm is an app that's going to take your social media to the next level. So if you have a better plan and if you get engaged with it, you are directly linking to your customers. And if your customers are getting the better thing, if they are connecting to you very effectively, if they could answer the questions and you could connect with your customers, you could just get the very good brand value. So the best marketing, it's a pro tip that if you want to get the best marketing, you have to have a good relation with your customers, because your customers are the one who are getting the audience for you, the other audience, and which are bringing the business to you. So in analytics and engagement feature, this is the best thing in the application, because you could just engage with your customer and you could see that how the people are engaging, how your brand value and the brand awareness are getting up. Let me just, yeah. So you could just see impressions, engagement, audience, brand value, brand awareness, everything top to toe from here. And the best thing, let me just repeat it, because as I told before, I just love this feature about best time to post, because if I know which is the best time for me to post and in which time my audience are most active, so that's a good 2 point for me. That's a like a goal for me, because my engagement are going to be there. I don't have to post randomly on like whole day after 3 hours. I don't have to do that, because I know that my audience are going to see me in the midday, after 6, or in the night. So I get the best feature here, and they have like show you that engagement, like this shows that engagement on Wednesday 9 p.m. was 402. So that means that my audience were active at 9. So I could do that in the weekday mid. I could post something on 9 p.m. because I would get the better engagement on that. Let me see if we have any question. If we don't, so we'll just end the session here. Yeah, so far we don't have any questions. Let's just get a quick summary for those who have joined us late, because probably they have missed the previous things we have discussed in the very start. So I'll just give you a quick summary of 5 minutes so you could just get the ideas what we have discussed in detail. And it would be a very quick summary. After that, if you have any question, you could just write in the comment section. If you don't, we will just end this session here. And tomorrow we'll have another session of like teaching you other things which are related to Social Charm and how you are going to pace up in your marketing and social media marketing specifically. So we have discussed about Social Charm and like overview of your analytics. You could just select your account you wanted to select. You could just see all the engagement, your total audience, your engagement, impressions, brand awareness, and best time to post. These are the top posts that comes in the very end. And you could see the reach of every post, your engagement, and your total interactions. Every post have like different, and this show every post differently. Like you could just drop down and every post is like separate. So even if you just wanted to see your post, you don't want to see the analytics, and so you could just see it from Social Champ. You could just have to select there, and all the posts you have uploaded from Social Champs will come here, and you could just see it. If you wanted to download the SCV file in your PDF or PPT, you could just download it from here. Yeah. So it comes under the overview and export. You just select it from here and you could just post it. This is the engagement feature. Yeah. So this is the engagement feature, and these are the drop downs of your social media accounts, and like for it's like you have given the all social media account and the one side, and you have to select what you wanted to select to get the engagement with the customers. So if I wanted to interact with my Twitter audience, so I have to select the Twitter. But if I wanted to connect with my Facebook audience, so just go and select your social media account from there, and you are just good to go to connect with your audience in a one go. So you just have to select your social media account you wanted to talk to your customers. You could select the comment, private messages, and if you wanted to add review or add comments, you could just simply have to do that from settings. This is all from analytics and engagement. For we have different plans, and different plans have different specifications, because every plan have different specification, and you could just simply subscribe to any channel that you feel comfortable with, and just like every better plan has better features. So most of the things are like free at the same for every plan. You just have to check it from social charm pricing. You could just select it. You could just even if you have any question, you could reach out to our support, or you could search it from help engine, and you will just get your answers from them. So it's just like that. Let me just get it. So for the community management, every Facebook page has different. So on the different plans, we have different timings for post, and this is the timing which is like refresh. So what happened is, if I have logged into my Twitter, and every plan, if I have like 5 minutes for a custom plan, so every 5 minutes my system is going to refresh and get the new messages for me. So every plan has different, and you could just select it from like your plans, and you could see that how the every plan is going to be distinguished from each other. And let me see if I have questions. No, we don't have it. So from like, I think things are very clear to you. We don't have any questions, so let's just end our session here. Yeah. So we'll end the session here. If you have any questions, you could just simply comment down below, and we are going to moderate these comments. You could just simply comment down below, and we will reply you as soon as possible. Stay connected with us for our next session. Probably you are going to learn a lot of things. Trust me, this is going to be very effective for you, and if you want to ace in your social media marketing, you should have get Social Charm, and trust me, you are going to ace it. And in this sessions, we have a coherent session for this whole week, and you are going to learn a lot of things. Previously, we have a session with Mansoor. The next session we are having with Tahniyat, and we are going to learn a lot. So stay connected with us, and we'll just come for you tomorrow again on the same timings. And probably I wish that you guys have learned from this. If you have any questions, just reach out to us, and we are happy to help you.